So Hoyoverse caught using AI. Voice actors are mad at Hoyoverse. Okay, let's have a look.
Big news coming out that calls out Hoyoverse's alleged practice of using their voice actors' voices to make AI models.
Isn't this using AI as well? This entire video is made using AI. Damn. I like that the video is using AI. I mean, the entire video is made using AI voice, and then it's calling out on people who are upset that using AI. Damn. Voice actors' voices to make AI models.
Actors' voices to make AI models, or is in the process of doing so.
Wait, is the models or what? Using their voice actors' voices to make AI models. Oh, basically like train the AI, is it? The voice actor will be training the AI. But if the voice actor if they have consent, which is very important, I think, in this manner, if they have consent, if they allow it, they sign a contract, it's like whatever. But if they don't allow it and Hoyoverse is doing it without their knowledge, I think that's a bit scummy, right? But I think Hoyoverse would do it properly, right? Knowing Hoyoverse.
Voices to make AI models, or is in the process of doing so.
Okay.
Now you can see the big title of this news article saying it all.
Okay, they are using your work to train generative AI models. Voice actor alleges Hoyoverse uses voice data for AI training. So they are definitely using it right now.
Saying it all. And if we come down below, it says, Hoyoverse recently opened up a new job that led to voice actor Kyle McCarley claiming that the company could be using voice data for AI training.
Okay.
I'll come back to Kyle, but let's take a look at someone we know better. Wingert, who is the voice actor for Dottore, has also spoken.
Mick Wingert. I am very disappointed and a bit betrayed. I've loved playing Dottore, but I will consider my involvement with MiHoYo after seeing this joke posting. My voice is mine. I mean, yeah, I can see why as a voice actor you would be upset. I just know this drama. Wait. Who is Dottore? This character is not released yet, right? So it's the villain in Genshin, but he is not released yet. I think the KR players will like this one, right? This one is like fine, manly guy, looks muscular.
Out stating, I'm very disappointed and a bit betrayed. I've loved playing Dottore, but
Yeah,
I
that
will need
sucks,
to
right?
reconsider my involvement with
In-game looks different though. I see.
MiHoYo after seeing this job posting. My voice is mine. AI voices are actually not a new thing to Hoyoverse or MiHoYo, as they have used AI on this video, and you can read it in the description which states.
What is this? They have used AI in this video. This is not a Genshin video though. It's a Lumi Nova. When our paths collide, Lumi has new clothes. Dance time. Okay.
The voice is anti-entropy AI.
Okay.
Another time they used AI was on Tears of Themis to replace Zhang Guangtao's voice when the voice.
Okay, Tears of Themis as well. So they are replacing Jiang Guangtao's voice. Okay, very interesting. Tears of Themis, it makes sense to start small, right? Start from the small game shows like Tears of Themis, then slowly move up to Honkai Impact, and then slowly move up to Genshin Impact, and see if you start in Genshin Impact, the backlash will be so huge. So you gotta start from small, so that if any backlash, then you can like reverse it. I would do it if I were them.
Actor was cooperating with police.
Why would they use the real voice for AI when they could just make a new one?
There is precedent for the company to use.
Okay, I think I know why. Because do you guys know what happened previously? There was remember the Tainari voice actor? He was accused of something. I forgot what he was accused of. And then there was a drama, and then he got fired, and then they needed to find a new Tainari voice actor, right? So can you see, like, if you are MiHoYo, it sucks that happens. So now you will have two different voices, right? The groomer, yeah, the groomer. So now you will have now you have two different voices in your game, because the old one you have to fire him because he did something very bad to children. Something, I don't know what he did to children, but something to children. I forgot what, but you guys look up the drama yourself. But he got fired. He did something. They have to fire him, right? They can't keep his role, so they find a new voice actor, and you can see it's kind of rough for them, right? To change a different voice, and then now you have to record the entire voice for. I don't know how they do it. Does Tanari has two different voices now, the old one and the new one, or they have to like change the old one, replace to the new one, right? But you can see why this sucks, and if situation like that keep happening, like this is like out of your control, right? You as a company, it's like your worker did something and they get fired, and then now you have no choice. So AI can sort of help with that in a way, right? Because you can still fire them and use their voice somewhat, I guess. I'm not sure. They probably had to re-record all the lines.
Use artificial intelligence to voice characters.
现在，我命令你看着我的眼睛，不准移开。
Okay, this is a Chinese voice that is using AI.
然后
Not bad, not bad,
亲吻我，
not bad.
你的心在说，你和
And also sometimes voice actor, maybe something happened to them, right? For example, this is not new in isn't there like some movies that do this? Like for example, I'm not sure about Black Panther, but I think Black Panther, the actor passed away. And then Black Panther 2, they got no choice to change the story. Now Black Panther is no longer a dude, Black Panther is a girl. But if you can use AI, you can sort of like maintain, like there are some positive, right? Like you can think of like sometimes things that happen out of your prediction, right? Sometimes actors die, you know, like it happened. Like it happened to Fast and Furious as well. What's that guy's name? Paul Walker, I think he died, and then they still continue to use luckily his brother or something, but they managed to AI his face or something along those lines.
很渴望我
So it can be good in that sense, I feel like.
在我面前，
In that sense, I feel like it's fine,
永远不
so that you have the same actor, somewhat same face, right?
But these two alleged examples
Jake
don't
Paul?
mean they are bad.
No, not Jake
because
Paul.
their involvement probably had the consent of the voice actors.
Okay.
But from the reaction of Dottore's VA, it's hard to believe the alleged AI use is under the consent of these people. But again, it is on the VA to make sure they know what they are signing up for when they...
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta have consent from them. Consent is like permission for them to use your voice to train the AI. Do they need consent though? Because when you work for a company, the company sort of own that the company owns your voice, so they can do whatever with your voice in a way. I don't know how it works actually. How does it work? So if I sign contract with a company, so now my voice belongs to this company somewhat, right? So the company is allowed to transform it whatever way, right? Doesn't it? Is it copyrighted? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works actually. They own the lines, not your voice. Okay, so they can use the lines to train the AI then, isn't it?
They have their contract.
Any
But
lawyer
as
in
the
chat?
article suggests,
It depends on the contract, I guess. I'm not really sure. You cannot copyright a voice, but an artist retains exclusive commercial rights to their name and cannot pass off as a song as coming from them without their consent. Only the lines and script. You can't copyright, but you can sue them. You can't really copyright voice though. Like, isn't there like a lot of... I saw there's a lot of music that they go and use and make Kanye West music, Kanye West voice without his permission. There's a lot. Like even the SpongeBob AI channel,
Patrick,
they use
I've been thinking about the
SpongeBob's
glitch in the
whoever their
Matrix.
voice is. Who's the official SpongeBob
Glitch
voice
in the
actor?
Matrix?
SpongeBob, right?
What are you
They make his
talking
voice to
about?
make songs and stuff. Like it's quite hard to Kanye, yeah.
the companies use very hard words.
Yeah, some people use it for memes. I get it, but like, what's the line, right? For memes is okay, I guess.
And when you read it, it probably
That's a bit
doesn't
different.
mean what you think. It's like the company is trying to trick people with their choice of words. And again, from Dottore's VA's reaction, it is very clear that he had no idea this was in his contract. Back to Kyle, he is no...
Like, let's be honest, do they even read their contract, right? Like, these voice actors, do they... If you receive a contract from a company, it's going to be like 30 pages of essay. Do you think they read? I don't read. If I work for a company, right, here, sign this. And then it's like 600,000 words. I'm not going to read everything. I'm sure I will miss some. No one reads 50 pages. Yeah, let's be honest, right? There's a chance maybe it's written somewhere in the contract, or maybe it's like hinted somewhere in the contract that it's very hard to see, or it's not that obvious. Sometimes these kind of things is like
known for his roles on Nier
they're given 2
Automata,
weeks to read the contract.
from Fire
Yeah, but how
Emblem.
many people actually read? How many of you guys work for a company? They give you the whatever agreement to sign on, you actually read every single word, right? I know you have the time to, but I think most people don't. I would assume
Shadows
that.
of Valentia, and Shigeo Kageyama from
I would
Mob
assume that most
Psycho.
people don't.
So according
right?
to Kyle, there is a recent
Some people do
job
for sure,
opening
but
in
yeah.
Hoyoverse called Researcher, Speech, and
I only
Audio.
read Reddit
He
essay.
stated, "To all my colleagues working on Hoyoverse games, this is a job posting on their LinkedIn, which
Okay, it's on the LinkedIn. They are using your work to train generative AI models. They can do this sort of thing when you sign non-U AORs that grant them in perpetuity usage rights. Send them the Nava AI rider.
which they deleted but can be found on platforms. They are using your work to train generative AI models.
Okay.
They can do this sort of thing when you sign non-UAORs that grant them in
What is a AOR? Does anyone know? I think it stands for something, right?
perpetuity usage rights. Send them the Nava AI rider. Here's the screenshot he is mentioning.
So in perpetuity means forever. Wow, that's crazy.
And this is what Nava means.
So Nava is the National Voice Actors Association, which made a Nava AI rider that addresses much of the latest concerns regarding AI using voice actors' own voices. They don't want people to lose their unique voice forever by stripping their rights away to companies that could use their talents via AI technology. In this case, Kyle McCarley is warning people who voice characters on Hoyoverse games about how the company is looking for people who can create generative models capable of doing just that.
Kyle McCarley later claims that even if Hoyoverse isn't using voiceover work for AI
Wow.
just yet, they still can do so in the future. He simply wants
Wow.
voice actors to be cautious and try to protect their rights when signing contracts, which is why he previously recommended they send Hoyoverse the Nava AI rider.
Wait, what? If Hoyoverse isn't using voice-over work for AI just yet, they can still do so in the future. Yes, they can, right? He just wants voice actors to be cautious and protect the rights when signing contracts. Alright.
Hoyoverse the Nava
I mean,
AI
of course, right?
rider. We also
Should have
have
read the
Henry
damn
Schrader,
contract.
who voices a lot of NPC.
Okay, there's this guy, Henry Schrader. A lot of people here on Twitter have done some work or want to work with Genshin Impact or Star Rail. Something that we all need to be aware of, as I am in Genshin 2, is that Hoyo is hiring people specifically for AI voice modeling. Stay safe. Ooh, AI voice modeling.
He's in Genshin Impact, and he also wants to bring attention to the latest AI voice.
But if it pays well, what does it matter, right? What if it pays really well? Would you guys do it? If they pay you really well, $10,000 to use your voice for a lifetime, I think people would do it. People would do it, actually. I think Hoyoverse would profit more in the long run, but I think most people wouldn't care, I think. You would? $1? I think most voice actors, they are just starting out, right? Like, maybe the high-end one, the professional one, you are already getting paid a lot. That one, sure, you might ignore this because your voice is more valuable. But for people that are starting out, I think people will do it.
Posts. It truly
In perpetuity, that's a scam. I don't know, man. Like,
is disappointing to see this.
it depends. Like I said, it depends on how much they are paying. Money can do a lot of things, believe it or not. And Hoyoverse has lots of money. Lots of money. I've seen a few folks saying they'll probably use AI to tweak VA lines. You know how we usually tweak VA lines? They are called pickup sessions, and we get paid for those. It's really hard to make a living off of just session fees. I have no idea.
As if they do
Right?
decide to go for AI, voice actors
Most
are going
VA
to
I
lose
know
their
only does
livelihood.
VA as part-time.
The
They
only
still need
way
full-time
to
job.
prevent a catastrophe from
Fair.
happening is if the voice actors are paid in royalties with their full consent. Having tricky wording in their contract to
VAs weren't
trap
getting
them
paid for
is
months.
truly a scummy but cooperative way of doing things. Hoyoverse
Yeah, but the VA, that drama, the VA is not getting paid. That's from the agency, not from Hoyoverse themselves. Just to clarify that drama, right? That's a different drama altogether. Because we talked about that back then. Just look at Nintendo VA for Bayonetta, only paid 4K for the entire VA. Yeah, for the entire project, right? I think that's like a standard rate, I think. Apparently, voice actors don't get paid. Getting paid one-time fee 10K isn't worth it. I'm not sure.
MiHoYo hasn't even issued an official response to the alleged AI news. So we should wait for
Would
their
they though?
response to have a broader
Do you guys think they will
understanding.
respond?
Maybe they do plan on giving
Narrator
out
in this
royalties
video sounds
and will
hot.
pay them for using their voice. Maybe they won't, and they don't have to. So let's wait and see what happens. So what do you think?
Alright, it's a pretty cool video, I guess,
The
but
voice actor.
it really depends on a couple of things, right? If the consent is given by the voice actors, why not? But if not, yeah, obviously it's kind of bad. I'm guessing there will be an update later on once Hoyoverse actually addresses this. But we'll see. We will see.